Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio, all aspects, and or the cross-watcher from the 15th up to and including the 30th of April 2021. Remember, if you feel like this video does not resonate with you, check other aspects of your chart. Could well be that those videos resonate more. And if you are watching this and you feel like this is your story, then take what resonates and leave the rest. Remember, this is a general reading. You want probably a personalised reading if you want more specific information. Let's take a look at the theme for Scorpio for the 15th up to and including the 30th. Okay, we've got the moon and we've got the tower. So there's some kind of confusion and then a truth or some kind of secret reveal, something like that. Let's take a look what else we can see. Okay, clarify please the moon and the tower. Clarify the moon and the tower. What is the moon and the tower, please? And what else is the theme for Scorpio's reading? So there's a lack of sincerity there. So someone may feel like something is not sincere, or maybe someone's not talking in a sincere manner. Someone doesn't want to speak their truth. Right, let's jump into the tower and see what else we can figure out here, because I'm just hearing demoralizing. So there's someone's feeling very demoralized. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Right, Spirit, what can you tell us for Scorpio? Okay. Wow. There's a bit of an argumentative energy within a commitment here. A lot of drama. It's full steam ahead. It's like there's a lot of arguing. Heck of a lot of arguments. And then suddenly something comes in to cut through that. Total block. So it's very chaotic and very kind of argumentative energy. No peace. There's absolutely no peace, no rest. It's very loaded energy, really loaded energy. And then something cuts through that. It's like, it could be a truth. It could be a tower moment. Let's have a look. Something kind of cuts through that energy, which is designed to take, for people to take notice. It's like whatever wasn't being acknowledged. Yeah. Someone is... There's some kind of... Put it this way, it feels like there's some kind of a truth that's being revealed that is turning a situation in a kind of destructive in a very quick way. Now, let's clarify these cards first before I start talking anymore. Interesting. Wow. There's a situation here with what looks like two or more females and one commitment, right? Where some information is coming out. It could relate to cheating or what people deem as cheating. And there's some kind of justice in that or truth coming out about it. Now, you've got possibly two or more feminines, one that's in a commitment with this person and one and who they don't want to acknowledge, that the masculine does not want to acknowledge to the actual reality of this female is probably a bit too much, probably quite a negative energy, probably very destructive kind of argumentative energy that's being kind of produced here, where this masculine doesn't want to acknowledge that, this argumentative side, but something kind of blows up here where it's like an influence. Someone, this karmic is viewing that the masculine's under another influence and it's to do with another female. So it could be that this karmic is understanding that there's another female involved. But let's have a look. Yeah. And it's creating a tower moment. Alright, it's creating a tower moment. But let's see what the cards are going to say here. Oh goodness, what's that? So we've got an ending to something. So something ends. Let me clarify that. What that ending is. What is next? Yeah. Something is... Someone's eyes are opening. Something is being announced publicly that is going to get the information out there. So whatever the way that this information was given, someone's saying something publicly that is exposing the true nature of the relationship with these two, and also a possible third party and or fourth party. So a masculine. Now I feel like this could have been done deliberately as a form of control by this karmic, but let's, again, to sort of manipulate, but let's see what else we're getting here. Yeah. Yep. It's done to make the masculine disconnect from the divine feminine. It's done in a very deliberate way to stop the masculine going towards the feminine. It's almost like this person's Yale at the tower. So it's like they're trying to bring people on board to get the leverage of other people knowing this information so that they can kind of shame the masculine. So rather than the masculine deciding what they want, this karmic feminine is taking it upon herself to kind of out another connection the masculine has to embarrass the masculine. But let's have a look. Let's clarify this. What is going on here, Spirit? What's the tower? Show me the tower. Yeah, there's a lie, and it's done to guilt. It's a guilt thing. Something's going to be lied about, though. It's not the real truth. So someone's going to out some information, and it's not going to be the truth. It's not going to be the real information, and it's done to stop the interaction between the karmic, to stop the interaction between the divine feminine and the masculine. It's to stop all interaction. It's designed that way. So I'm going to try and find out what is being discussed. What is this tower? Yeah. It's what's happening here is I feel like the karmic's going to blame the feminine for the reason the relationship's not working, rather than taking responsibility. Let's see. And or blaming solely the feminine rather than actually doing anything about fixing the relationship. It looks like there's a lot of blame here, finger pointing, and people not doing any healing really. It's interesting because the divine feminine's in her power as well. It could be that that's why the karmic's going. It could be that the masculine was going to leave, and so that's the way of controlling the situation. Possibly. Let's see what else comes up. What else can you tell us? Yep. It's designed to stop the progress of this. It's designed to halt the whole situation. So let's say if someone was feeling out of control about this. Yeah. So the masculine was about to, again, it's exactly what I've just said. The masculine was about to walk away from this karmic, and rather than letting the masculine leave, this karmic's come out and said publicly that there's someone else that's, you know, they're cheating on with, and it's designed to make the masculine look bad. It's done very deliberately. Yep. So there's going to be a lot of gossip here. Now the masculine at this point, I feel, is going to be really not happy and possibly could decide to cut this off. Yeah. Let's have a look. Well, we need to look at the specifics of this tower moment though, and how that's going to happen. What can you tell us, please? It's interesting, I left this 5 of Wands out. Right, what can you tell us about Scorpio's reading? What can you tell us about Scorpio's reading that we haven't covered? What can you tell us about Scorpio's reading? What is going to happen? Yeah. So, someone's trying to escape a relationship, it's saying. We know that. A decision is being made about what to do in this situation. And again, I feel like it's a last resort. Someone's having to be adaptable about a situation. I feel like this karmic has realised this masculine's leaving and has outed the whole thing as a preventative measure. That's how I'm reading this. That's how I'm reading this. Alright, what can you tell me? What can you tell me? Yeah, there's a pause before this happens. My guide's ever diplomatic. They're like, rest now because you're going to need it. Thanks. You know, like, great. That's really, really gently put. They're just saying rest now because this is about to start. There's going to be a busy period here. So if this is your narrative, if this is your story, then it feels a bit like the calm before the storm, if I'm totally honest with you. But let's have a look. What else can you tell me here? Yeah, forgiveness. So if, let's say, for example, this person is demonstrating quite a toxic outlook, again, it feels like there's an abusive energy around this and that there's a forgiveness element to it. Again, if you feel like this is too much to comprehend and you don't quite understand all the details and you can't blindly forgive, that's fine, but take a step back, take a rest, and then look at trying to heal the situation. If not for your own healing, you know, try and understand why this person would have done it if they're in pain, but there's some kind of forgiveness that's being asked that is going to aid your journey, is what they're saying. Right, what can you tell me, please? Right, for Scorpio's reading, Spirit, what can you tell me? Yeah, someone is, it's like revenge. There's also an inner child issue here that's being worked through. So someone is trying to capitalize. There's a wound here that someone's got that rather than acknowledging it, it's like they're playing it out with this relationship, which is why it's kind of turned this way. But what else can you tell me, please, about Scorpio's reading? What else can you tell me? Again, girl with the snake and the sword and rose. So clarity, truth, revelation, protection and power. So there's an empath and narcissist paradigm here. So someone's being used and someone has to enable boundaries in order for this to be clarified and blocked, really. But there's a real need to put boundaries in place. So again, if this is you around this person, you need to make sure that you're not, the word no is in use, you know. Right, what else can you tell me? What else can you tell me? Someone is emotionally becoming more open and healing from something, which again, this process is probably helping them. this, do you know what? It's really interesting. Why do I feel like the masculine's sabotaging this a little bit as well? That's also coming across. Like the masculine's not quite, yeah, look, the healer. So it's like they're trying to do this to heal the situation, or they've done something to try and create some kind of pause so they can try and resolve the situation. It's like sabotage so they can work through more karma. So it's like they're pushing your connection away a little bit while they work through this almost. It's like the tower moment has had to come because something's got to give, right? It just, I don't know, there's a feeling of, I can't put it into words. Let me try and put this into words, because it's like the masculine has manifested it to get out. I don't know, it's the only way I can describe it. Let's see. Big bold vision and heaven sent. So there's something divinely guided about all this. Could be again the higher self of the masculine that's, you know, autopiloting, and therefore whatever's about to be exposed is done very deliberately to aid a situation. But let's have a look at the outcome. Right, let's see. What is the outcome here? What is the outcome for the Scorpio reading? What is the outcome, please? Wow. Yeah, a decision has to be made, because it's like there's a weighty, as a very oppressive energy around a long-term commitment that is, this person has to make a decision. What do they choose? Do they choose the old, which is toxic, or do they choose a new path? They have to make a decision. Right, what is the outcome? What is the outcome? Again, it could be that by them being outed with this connection, it's going to be hit or miss. It's either going to help them like end the situation or make a decision, or put it this way, it feels like it's going to help move the situation along. Yeah, it looks like it may actually help the situation along, because it's like okay, what can you tell me about the outcome of this reading? Yeah, again, it's the same cards. Someone is making a decision from this outpouring of information that the karmic has created. It's creating an opportunity for the masculine to decide what they're doing, because if the information's out there, there's not much else to do, right? So let's see, what is the outcome here? What is the outcome for this reading for Scorpio? It's actually creating a way out. This is actually creating a way out. Now, because so many people are watching, for some of you, it's going to be a no. And for others of you, it will be a yes. And I can't really go into much more information because it's a general reading. But what I will do is I'll pull 3 piles of these cards. You're asked now to tune in to what you believe to be the answer for your scenario. So pick pile 1, 2 or 3. And we'll try and narrow this down, alright? So, Spirit, for the outcome for Scorpio's reading, choosing 1, 2 and 3 piles. One sec, let me just make sure these cards are all good. So what I want you to do is just focus in on the answer to the question, like, okay, is this going to be successful for me? What's my outcome? And we'll see if we can narrow this down to 3 piles. And again, I hope this provides you some answers, and if you're still unsure, email me. We'll book in a personalized reading, and then we can look at your specific situation. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, what is the outcome for piles 1, 2 and 3? What is the outcome for piles 1, 2 and 3 for the Scorpio reading? 15th up to and including the 30th. Right, pile number 1, please. Pile number 1. Yes, but it's not happening just yet, so it's going to be in the near future. Alright. Pile number 2. What is the outcome for pile number 2? it's not the right time. You need to go through forgiveness. There's something that you're not listening to with your intuition, but there's some kind of forgiveness you have to go through first. So again, this is a wrong timing situation, and I feel like number 3 is a no, but let's just take a look. Outcome for number 3. What is the outcome? Okay, we've got within the next few weeks an abundance. So this feels like a clear yes. Number 3 feels like a clear yes, right? As in, there'll be a successful outcome. Now, what it doesn't say is if it's going to be with this person. So pile 1, is it with the person they want it to be with for pile 1? Unlikely. So it's a no for pile 1. And for pile 2, is it the person that they're thinking it will be for pile 2? It will be, but you have to change some things, and it's going to take possibly longer than you thought. And pile 3, is it the person they think? Yes, it's the perfect, and you will be up. So the pile 3s are the definitive yeses. Pile 1 is no, but you'll be successful in other situations. And pile 2 is this is not the right time, but it could be the right person. So hopefully that's been of some help for the Scorpio reading. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions. It means a lot to me. Until next time, take care. Thanks.